Brad, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room.
Substitution for the Rockets. Timeout called for the Thunder.
Your team is
All right, fans, that is your Thunder Girls dance team. Make some noise!
The Rockets trail. Ball with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Wood, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball gets the bucket.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-5 run. And here's MP from outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
The Thunder making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Nwaba comes in for Tate. Outside Porter. Here's Martin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spins. Porter gets the bucket.
Porter Jr.
Here's Jerome. Over to the left wing. MP outside. Robinson Earl. Yes, it's good. And the Thunder lead by 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Porter. Roby's shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Wall. The Thunder with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
The drive by Porter. And, yep, it's good. Porter's got 6.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Now MP, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Wall, takes the 3. That shot off the mark.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Here's Malone. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 5.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Wall finds Porter. Martin a screen. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Thunder with a lead. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. Again, MP missing.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
MP outside. 1:33 left in the first quarter. The fadeaway. He's got it. 3 for 7 now. And the Rockets shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Now here's Nwaba. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Six to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Porter's shot is off. Oklahoma City is gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. MP against Wall. Oh, another miss by MP.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And here's Wall. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. The Thunder shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Can't hit there. Now 3 for 9. Here's Martin. And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got 9. And so the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Thunder, 32, ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls. Substitution for the Rockets.
He ends up going with a new group. So for the Rockets. MP is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Gabriel Deck. Then there's Lou Dort. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Back to Deck.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
4-3-5.
Good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Thunder in possession here. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Shot clock at 6.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset. And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to Malone. The 3. And he can't get that one. And Houston will come the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Takes a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Outside Wall. Drives to the hoop. Yep, that one goes. Wall's got 6.
Boy, that's a nice drive by Wall. He is still one of the fastest players in the league with the ball in his hands.
MP, the pass to Dort. MP outside. And there's a pick. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Jerome. MP outside. Boy, it's been a tough game for him offensively.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And the big finish by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
MP, the pass to Dort. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Nwaba can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Nwaba. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Nwaba. He shoots again. And the layup is up and in. Nwaba's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
To the inside. Offensive board. He can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Malone. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Houston in the lead. To the middle. Misses the layup. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Screen by Deck. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Wall. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Go to the line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Shot from the low post is good. Wall's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The baseline J is on the way. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Wall drawing the double. Pass to Nwaba. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Nwaba's got 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Nwaba against MP. There's a screen. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Inside. Here's Jerome. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. MP way outside. And so it's John Wall making highlights for Houston.
Your Thunder, 59. The Rockets, 64. Rocket substitution. Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Don't mess this up, Coach. It's all on you.
MP against Nwaba. From deep, MP. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Kevin Porter is out there with David Nwaba. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Porter in the post. Working on Williams. Şengün, no good. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Roby. Back to MP. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this game, they host the Magic. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Now Nwaba. Over Williams. The Rockets with another miss. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, MP. The shot that time not on target.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
The 3 from Nwaba. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
3 points.
And the Thunder shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Williams passes to MP. Again, MP missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Back to Tate. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. MP way outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Porter with it. He's got 12. Unloads from 13. Tate's shot is off.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
This is a young man who's overcome a lot just to be here. I mean, Tate is tough, gives great effort, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat from range. Really a credit to his work ethic.
And he hits it and gets hit.
That's his first personal foul.
It's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Jerome's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's good.
That's his first personal foul.
Go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. After going undrafted, Tate bounced around a bit. But judging from his play last year, Clark, he's here to stay.
I agree with you, B.A. He's a good athlete. He can defend multiple positions. He's an outstanding rebounder for his size. His added perimeter shooting will certainly continue to cause him to be valuable to teams in this league.
5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Nwaba can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Malone. From outside the arc. Rockets with a rebound. Tate's got 4 rebounds now. And for the Rockets, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Outside Porter. Down low. There's the steal. On the wing, MP. Give him 20. Fades. It's rebounded by Houston. Nwaba's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now here's Porter. Guarded closely. Doesn't go that time. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 40% since the break. Back to MP. Pass to Jerome. Clock at 6. Back to MP. Fires for 3. Jerome, no good. And the Rockets shooting 45% here in the second half. Here's Şengün. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
From deep, MP. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston.
Your Thunder, 77. The Rockets, 94.
Oklahoma City. Roby, he's checked in for Deck. Williams comes in for Pokusevski. Jerome's checked in for Dort. And MP is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th. They've got Ty Jerome. Kenrich Williams is out there with Isaiah Roby. Then there's Derek Favors, and it's MP in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Derek Favors. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First 2 fouls.
Houston in total control.
Daniel Tice.
Now Nwaba. Pass to Porter. Going inside. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Tate outside. The rebound by Favors. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
To the inside, Nwaba. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 25 points in the game. Now here's Porter. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
Şengün, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Fade away. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger.
Thunderball!
This composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dex checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Wall's checked in.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And here's Wall. Offensive rebound. Outside Tate. Outside Wall. To the middle. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Tate.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
And so it's the
That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting her basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again.
Hey, MP, you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You sure? You know, you look like you need some fresh air. Maybe you should go take a walk.
No, I'm good, bro.
Actually, you should go put on a fresh new outfit, you know, something flashy. Let the people see how you feeling.
So this like a striker pose thing and not like a mental health thing?
Like, I'm just saying, man, every time you step outside looking the way that you do, people are talking. They're posting pictures. First comment's always something like, oh, my God, there's MP. Second comment, look at what he's wearing. Straight fire. Dog, every time that happens, we get one step closer to changing the game. I'm just saying. Think it over.
And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Now into the lineup for the team. Timeout called for Memphis. Give him a hand.
Don't celebrate yet! You won't have to leave for long!
Brooks outside. Back to Melton. Now the pass to Bane. Passes it to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out. Bank shot. No good. Last outing for Memphis. They won that game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
It's Dort on the wing. Will be the pass to Malone. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Grizzlies trail by 3, and Anderson kicks to Melton. Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Brooks. Now here's Melton. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. From 15 feet away. Melton, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Puts it up from 12, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Malone outside. A fadeaway, and that one good.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does. Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Outside, Dort. Malone right side with the fadeaway. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A fader. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Now Anderson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to Anderson. Jackson with the screen to end the run, and Anderson slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Bane. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Brooks, the pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Anderson outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bane inside the three-point line. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Malone. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Malone's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. They will be facing a tough inside defender in Jaren Jackson Jr. Coach told me Jaren has a great sense of timing to disrupt inside shots. You can't depend on anything being a clean look at the basket. And that's the challenge that the big man presents. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And he gets the whistle.
Oklahoma City's ball.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. Then for the Thunder, Okashevsky's checked in for Isaiah Roby. Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Ty Jerome in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Clark. Now Melton. Back to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Malone drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lobbed up there for Clark. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Stolen away. Williams finds Anderson to the middle. Here's Melton. Pokusevski grabs the miss. And here's MP for 3. And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying a 12-point.
The Grizzlies at 16, the Thunder 28. To the lineup for the Thunder.
And this is a fluke is what it is.
In for Adams. Anderson comes in for Clark. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Conchar. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Bain in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Malone misses. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Brooks with it. Dort covering. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now here's Malone. Not a lot of room. And it falls over the rim and in. Malone's got 15.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Bain passes to Brooks. Jackson with it. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones dishes to Anderson. Bain, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Malone passes to Roby. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Roby. Now Dort. Dort gets a screen from Malone. Dort misses. And so it's Jones. Bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 7. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Now here's Malone. Defense is right there, and the baseline jumper no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And stolen by Malone. Roby the pass to Malone. Fader on the way. The rebound by Anderson.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Jackson, a screen on Dort. And Brooks. Here we go. Up and in on the way. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Malone outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Hits it from 3-point range. Dort's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
Jackson kicks to Jones. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Inside, unloads from 9. That's good from Malone on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Bane. He's got 8. Passes it to Jackson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Malone against Jones. Malone, no luck.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good, 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Pass to Brooks. Jackson, a screen on Dort. The drive by Brooks. Jackson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Roby the pass to Malone. Launches a 3. The rebound by Anderson.
Vic getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Brooks kicks to Jones. Anderson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones finds Jackson. A jump hook. Memphis the rebound. Jackson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
With the drive, Robinson Earl. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. He kicks it to Anderson. They grab their own miss. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
The entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bane. Then for the Thunder, Derek Favors checked in for Isaiah Roby. Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Ty Jerome in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones looking for an opening. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so
your Grizzlies 43, the Thunder 54. To the floor for the Thunder. Grizzlies timeout. Give him a hand.
Big deal. You actually think you're going to win this game?
Melton finds Anderson. Drives to the hoop. He can't hit that time. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Malone, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Again, the Thunder score.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Malone down low. He's guarded by Melton. And it's Malone missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Clark. The pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Thunder lead.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Offensive rebound. Robinson Earl. And the shot goes in.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Passes to Conchar. Over Malone. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And stolen by Williams. And they're pushing it up. Now, here's Melton. He's tightly guarded. Releases. No good that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Anderson dishes to Clark. Here's Conchar. Nailed from three-point land. Conchar's got his second bucket of the night.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Malone outside. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul.
That's the end of the game. The Memphis Grizzlies organization would like to thank you for attending tonight's game. I am your public address announcer, Marcus Trevor, wishing you safe travels, and as always, go Red.
Johnny boy, you know I love you. It's been too long. What's on your mind?
Most outside observers would look at you and see someone who has a natural gift for scoring. It seems to come easy to you. I'm wondering if you see it that way. How much is natural talent versus hard work?
You know, everybody in the league has talent, point blank. What separates good from great is work. Surrounding yourself with the right people, making the right decisions. You know, I'm lucky that I've got a great support system in place. Everyone from the GM to the coach, to my agent, to Ricky, to the fans of this city. Everybody plays a part. No player can do it alone.
Nice. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.